Jordana, and today we're going to be doing an eye look. It's going to be a green eye look. Now, I don't know which, it's going to be a cut crease, I know that for a fact, but let's see. I was going to work off this palette, but the colours that I want are not as good, or is not as pigmented of the one of these. So this is an old Colourpop palette. Before using this palette, I never used Colourpop, but Colourpop eyeshadows are really good. But we're going to do a cut crease, and on the base of the eye, we're going to use this. Now this, I believe, is about between £3 and £5. They're not like £2.50 or something like that, I can't remember. But these are from Shadow Moon Cosmetic. They are a loose pigment, which I love, but this shade is called Annabelle, and I love the shade. I'm going to pop that on our eye to brighten up our inside and to make it nice. So I've already applied eye primer onto the base, and I always go for light because if I go for the one that matches my tan colour, the colour of a light colour won't shine up as bright. We're going to do this. We are going to first take PNVW. Now this is a bluey green. It is very, very dark. So we're going to take a small brush. So when you do an eyeshadow like this, take a small brush first. This brush. Now this brush is really small and I do like it. So what we're going to do is pop this onto the eye. Tap off all the excess. And I need a mirror. I'm going to use my Jordana t-shirt mirror. And we are going to pop this into the crease and around the eye. So today's eye look it's not going to be winged out, it's going to be rounded. So I'm going to blend out the creases I do have on my eye, and this is going to be a rounded look. So we want to keep it very rounded. So we're just going to start from here and go in like this. Now, as you can see, the colour is not pigmented. Please don't worry, we are doing a cut crease, so we need to build up this colour. But once you build it up, it's going to be fine. So we're going to build up this colour into the crease. Now, I never work with a crease colour first. It's not what I do, but we are going to do that. So we're just going to leave it there, and we're just going to build this up. And we're going to make sure we get a lighter colour just to basically blend it a bit more. Pop this all the way into the inner corner, because with this cut crease, we want to make sure it goes all the way in. And the reason I'm going above my crease is because with a cut crease, when I do that, there's a lot of pigment up top. So we need to make sure that this goes really well. So what I'm going to do is take another brush. I'm just going to take a little bit of fluffy brush. I'm going to go into the shade next to it, which is called Emerald, which is a really nice colour. So we're just going to go over that, blend it over. We're just going to blend it up. Yes, it's going all the way up to my brow bone. I do not care about that. We are just making sure. Then I'm going to take another green colour just to go into this. And we're just going to blend. Just keep blending. Don't worry, we are going to go back over with the dark colour as well. And then we're going to take another brush and just take a little bit of the yellowing, just to blend it up again. If you don't want the yellowy shade, just don't go with it. Go with something else. It's getting somewhere. So we're going to go back in with that dark colour and just blend. It's a lot of, this look requires a lot of blending. You see, just build up the dark colour and then go back in with this colour and just go over it slightly. Go back in with this dark colour. Make sure you go all the way around. We are done with that at the minute. We're going to just cut the crease. Now, I'm going to make sure the crease gets cut. You can use concealer, but I'm going to use what I used on the eye, which is an eye brightener. I'm going to use this again. I'm going to pop it in the back of my hand though. And I coat, with the cut crease brush, I coat it. Make sure all the product's in there so it looks as flat as possible. See what I mean? It's so flat. When I turn it to the side, that's what I need. So then we're just going to pop this onto the bottom of the eye, into the corner as well, and then wherever it meets, that is where my cut crease is going to be. This part, I'm just going to blend it out here. Take the colour that I said. Take a small, flat brush. I'm going to use this brush. This is flat. Tap on the outside, and then I'm just going to pop that in here. And this is the part where we get a bit more and build it up. Don't worry if there's any fallout. I'm not worried about fallout. I'm just worried about getting this bright as soon as possible. Okay, so we got that. Now it's time to play around with the shade that we had as well. So we're going to take the, as you can see, that is the colour. I love it. So don't worry, we are going to fix it up. So next, we're going to pop this onto the outer corner and make sure it gets a good old blend. So we're going to take a brush like this. I'm going to go back into that blue, and then we're just going to go round. And that's what you need. So you will have to find the outer edge. You just need to find the outer edge. Let's take the brush that you did use and just go around it. And I'm just going to blend the edges. Do not go to the where we made the line. So we want that there. And we're going to do a liner. And we're just going to pop that. We're not going to do anything. We're just going to pop that over the line. Pop a liquid liner on. Make sure when you do this, the line is thin. We don't want any thick lines in here. No, just want to clean up underneath. And we don't want to sharpen this out. We just want to clean up the under eye. Do not sharpen it out. Do not make it as a wing. We want it round. So I can see this is the eye we've left with, which I think is really pretty. Now we're going to put some lashes on. These lashes will define the look. You can do outer corners. You can do half lashes. You can do any lashes you want. I'm going to go with some Katie. I'll show you what I go with Katie. Katie's such a beautiful lash. It is gorgeous. So I'm just going to measure the lash up first of all. And I need to take some off. So we're just going to take off 2 clusters. And then we're going to measure up again. And then we're just going to pop that on the eye right there. And that's the eye. This is a really nice pretty eye. Once it's on, it will show the eye. We are going to use this to basically go underneath. Doesn't matter what mascara I do use. I do want to get an eyeshadow colour that looks like this. So just a pigment, I just want an eyeshadow colour that has this colour because it's beautiful. This green is stunning. So what I'm going to do is when you get a lash, just hold it chained and wiggle it from side to side. That's how you get your lash to be literally rounded so it fits your eye shape. Because normally lash bands, they come straight or they're curved slightly. To get more of that curviness, you need to basically wiggle your lash. Get lash glue on your lashes. Then it's the waiting game. I always put them on wash tweezers to make it easy for me, but you can use eyelash applicators. I'm not a big fan of them. Don't like eyelash applicators, not a big fan of them, so I don't use them. And then we let this dry until it gets tacky. Jordana Cosmetics have a bunch of different pigments and they're so beautiful. You get ones that are glittery, ones that are shimmery. This is one called Miami and look at that. Look at that. That is the glitter in there. It's so gorgeous. Now this is dry. We're just going to pop this on carefully. And that's the lashes. These are in the Katie. I don't think you get these anymore. These are from Lila Bears. They probably can't get them anymore. But now I'm going to go come and do the other way and then I'll come back right back. So these are the eyes. I absolutely love them. I've just used my e.l.f. Halo Glow and I have to throw it away because it's starting to smell. And it's fine. I do want to talk about foundation that I didn't like in the beginning. I hated this foundation. It wasn't for me. Everything back that I said about this foundation, I do like it now. It is really nice. For some reason, it sorts out my skin. It's the Makeup by Mario and it's the Surreal Foundation in 140. This is a flat top face brush from xobeauty and I love it. So I'm just going to apply this onto the skin. Then we're just going to take this and I'm just going to blend it into the skin. Look how that blends into the skin. Oh my god. I seem to like this foundation. It looks so good now. I'm so sorry that ever did show foundation. It is a really good foundation and I absolutely freaking love it. The rest of it is on the back of here. I just put it onto my sponge. Get an even layer onto it and then go in again and just melt this into my skin. I love the fine concealers. I keep using the other one, but these fine concealers are so beautiful. They are a flawless finish and I love them. So we're going to pop that there. Just going to go here and just around here just a bit. We're just going to use this beside first. Blend it in. And with the rest of it, I just go into the other side because the other side had foundation. Jordana does this and I've started doing it because it does actually map out your contour. I'm just going to back in with my foundation. And just go over it slightly. So this is the shade 14 and this is the shade 4 and I'll do that later because I'm going to put on a cream bronzer. I went back to this. Love it. It is the Vieve cream bronzer. This cream bronzer is absolutely incredible. Was watching a new series. It's called High Potential. I'll put it around here on screen because it is so good. This series is so good. It's about a woman who helps the police solve cases and I'm telling you something, it is the best thing I've ever seen. It is such a good series. I absolutely love it. If you haven't seen it, highly recommend. It is on Disney Plus. I don't know where else it's on. I think it's an American show because it looks like it's an American show. They are NYPD, so yeah, it has to be American, doesn't it? Let me just blend this out. Just going to go under here, just at the chin, just do this. This bronzer is so pretty. Such a good bronzer. And I love the powder version. It is such a good powder. I'm going to use this just to go back onto it and just do blend out the bronzer. I learnt this trick by Jamie Genevieve because she's like, you don't want your bronzer too harsh or nothing like that. This is from the Beauty Crap and it's in the shade Lychee. Just gonna shake it up and then pop that onto my cheeks. I think this is very pigmented. I'm gonna use a Made by Mitchell brush. Oh yeah, just gonna blend it out. It is pigmented. I need to change my battery. I'll be back. So use something like this and do my nose. I like to cream contour my nose. And this, but I do this to when I do that and blend it out. Make those. You can do it to the top. Blend it out. And then concealer. So this is where I use this concealer because I've already done the blush. And this is a brightening concealer. So if you don't want it bright, do not do this. But I want my under eye looking bright and looking fabulous. That is bright, but I do take it a little bit more down now. Just because otherwise if I leave it like that, it won't look symmetrical. Blush brush and just go back over. Oh, so much better once my powder's on there. We're going to go back to the eyes in a minute. Let me just powder my whole face. And then bronzer time. Time for shimmery bronzer. Oh, I love it. And then blush. This is the blusher I love. It is called Cherub by Vieve. Get a brush. And then just go onto here. Oh my god, so beautiful. Do you see this? And the shade Cherub. It is so gorgeous. Brightener. Take it off my hand a bit. Go in. Under eyes next. I'm going to get a brush like this. Pop it on the same. Tap off the excess. And then take a small brush. Mix two shades. One lighter, one thinner. Blend it out and then blend it. It's not doing very good. This brush is not doing a very good job blending it. There we go. I'm just going to get another little small brush. I'll just take this brush and get it into the yellow. If you don't like very bright under eyes, see, look at this. Look at this one to this one. This is very closed in, very closed off. This is brightening everything, but making sure everything goes. Oh, it looks so good. And I'm going to put highlighter on, and then with the spray of face to make sure it all sets in place, you know. And the lips will go very nude. Lower lash eyes are done. Ooh, because oh god, this is so pretty. To create all the beauty marks, I'm using the shade. I normally use shade dark, but this time I'm using the shade medium. These freckles are not going the way I planned. But it's fine, I've got a backup solution for the freckles on my nose. This is a Trigger Cosmetics Florette. It is so good. It creates 5 freckles, so I'm going to pop it onto here. And just do a little bit of the feel them freckles. Little light freckles. I'm going to use this one, if I can use this one. I love these eyes, especially oh, it just looks so pretty. I use it in a while, but because they changed, it's not as good as it used to be. So we're going to use Boy Bye, but I love the colour. I like this colour. I'm going to use a lipstick that I haven't used. It's called Fomo. I love this shade, Fomo. Go back in and just ombre it in. I love this colour. Oh my god, I should use this colour more. And then we're going to use a lip gloss. I'm going to use Adele Beauty in the shade She's Nude. This is the complete look. I hope you do like this makeup look. Please give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!